Louisiana beer reviews. Cayman Jacked Margarita, premium malt beverage with natural flavors. So, well, it's a beer-based product. Extra strength. Surprised they can allow them to put that on the label. Extra strength. But the rules have loosened up over the last 20 years. 10% alcohol made with lime juice and agave nectar. So they're using real juice and plant extract. Premium ready to drink. Prepared. Contains alcohol. Introduced in 2025. Manufactured by American Vintage Beverage Company, Waddell, Arizona. This was a 2024 can though, but I believe it only officially hit the market in 2025. All right, flavor malt beverage is made with a beer base, malted barley, hops, maybe, and probably corn or rice adjunct, and then they process it down to where it's like a vodka, clear, odorless, colorless, and then they add flavoring to give it a flavor. All right, they don't use vodka in the U.S. Usually because some states don't allow that from convenience store sales, even though it might be lower alcohol than a vodka-based one. So it's clear. It's translucent, not clear. The light can shine through it, and it's gold, silver gold. I'm all out of it. Silver gray. Silver gold, yeah. Silvery gray. And you get that, I was trying to think ahead of my speech, because you get that when you're not adding coloring. These flavor malt beverages, when they're not colored, they'll have that silver gray appearance. You can see I need to, when the grass dries later today, break out the lawnmower. It'll take about an hour from start to finish cleaning up. Okay. But I don't cut wet grass. So, yeah, we're halfway through 2025 pretty much, and we're heading that way. And this can is from, I believe that's L is December 2024, December 19th. But I'll tell you, these did not show up in my area until definitely 2025, so it could have been in a warehouse for months, because I just started seeing these maybe 2 months ago. Yeah, about 2 months ago. And they had the strawberry originally, then the regular standard margarita, and also the strawberry jacked is on the market. Those are only two right now. They'll probably expand the line. So it smells like agave and lime. Smells like a margarita that I have really no experience with, except sipping some of my mother's margarita in 1980. You know, they had the salt around the rim and all that. But yeah, it does smell like that. I can remember that, even though it was 45 years ago, because I can remember buying, well, my parents bought it, the Welch's apple soda, which I had never seen before, and I haven't seen it since, off the interstate in Florida. I said, Welch's apple soda, so I had to try it. It tasted good. All right. And I thought it was so unusual that I saved the can. I still have that can. Yeah, agave nectar, giving that tequila twist flavor to it. You get the tartness from the lime. The bitterness, hop bitterness, is non-existent, okay? Yeah, they use hops because legally they have to use hops. But the legal requirements doesn't say they have to use bitter hops. Could be the mildest, just aroma hops. And more than likely, they're trying to buy the most odorless, flavorless hops just to comply with the requirement and produce the beer base. But I could be wrong. Now, according to this company, and their website is very detailed, so it would take a long time to read all the parts of it. It goes into all kind of intricate detail about how they they don't say their products are gluten-free, but they're crafted to reduce gluten. That was a compromise they made with the U.S. government. So it's essentially gluten-free, but there could be trace amounts of it, so they don't call it gluten-free. They call it crafted to remove gluten. The carbonation is very prickly. The body is medium to high medium. Well, let's just say medium. And the finish is semi-sweet, semi-dry, like mid-range. The sweetness on this is very high with that cane sugar. They only use real cane sugar at this company for all of their brands. So 4 out of 5 sugar cubes. Bitterness, 0 out of 5 hop cones. Tartness, 4 out of 5 limes. I love the tart flavor. So they do, this company always nails it. You know, I haven't tried their 0 sugar products, which is going to obviously use artificial sweetener in that case. But I would never try those anyway. But I was impressed with the Four Loko Blue Raz pregame, which was a revisit, because, and that's a non-carbonated, odd product. But they had a lot of tartness in that one. It wasn't overly sugary sweet, no artificial sweetener in that one. And just the overall flavor was good. And I'm not really a Blue Raz flavor. That's not a flavor that appeals to me, actually, but I don't hate it. It's just not, I don't seek it out. But I really thought they nailed that product. And I think they nailed this one. That one was a 9.5. I'm going to go with a 9.6 on this one. The strawberry is great also, and they use strawberry juice in it. And somebody said, I didn't know you could juice a strawberry. I said, well, they, you know, it's juicy, you know, in a way. Kind of flavorless too, really, when you think about strawberries. But they're kind of acidic more than anything. But that was a great one, and this is a great one. And I'm going 9.6 for a flavor malt beverage. That other one, I don't remember. It was an 8 for sure, though, my score. So if you see the Jacked, the Cayman Jacked, being a jacked up in strength, and it says right there on the can, extra strength. Extra strength. Which I'm glad to see that they're allowing that now, because used to be they'd have to allude to it being stronger. Everybody knew what they were talking about. It's kind of like a farce. Now, how's this going to pair with John Morel Braunschweiger? Now, I tried the Aldi's Dutch cooked Braunschweiger, which I love. This stuff's good too. I bought this at Walmart, and it's a huge pack. And then I have this O Foods gochujang hot sauce with real savory gochujang. Gochujang is water, tapioca, syrup, brown rice, red pepper powder, salt, alcohol, and garlic and onion, excuse me. This also contains water, rice syrup, vinegar, pear concentrate, sugar, salt, red pepper powder, garlic powder, onion powder, and more alcohol, citric acid, yeast, extract, oleoresin, capsicum, paprika for color, and xanthan gum. Distributed by Daesang America. And it is from Korea. And this is an excellent sauce, I found out. So let's see real fast. Buttery crackers from Southeast Grocers, Winn-Dixie. That's more like a sweet heat sauce, and more sweet than heat, honestly. Hot in name only, but very good. So Laissez Le Bon Ton Relais, a most excellent flavor malt beverage, if flavor malt beverages is a style that you like. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Waddell, Arizona, and take a brewery tour.